What is up, blockchain gang? We are going to take down the bots in MIR M today, and not just in PvP. I'm going to show you what they are doing, and more importantly, how they get away with it. Then we're going to propose some solutions in this video and down in the comments section so we can finally solve this problem. So if you don't know, mining dark steel or converting dark steel into drone requires a $10 mining pass to be purchased from the store. This can easily be made back in no time at the current price of $8.50. But as you can see from the video, teams of bots are making it much harder to do so. These multi-account exploiters only need the mining pass on a few accounts, while the other accounts can freely kill anyone who tries to mine DS without buying the mining rights for $10. This puts typical players with only 1 or 2 accounts at a severe disadvantage. This is where people will start flaming Wemix in the comments about how they are the owners of the bots, or they're too busy counting their money, or they don't care about the players. You can see here in this video what these multi-boxers are actually doing is very clever. They've modified a PC case to supply power to 20 different cell phones, and these are all connected to a central display somehow and controlled with a keyboard and mouse. Essentially, there's no way to detect a person doing this from 20 different people playing the same game on their cell phones from Wemix's end. This means that since detection isn't so great in this use case, what Wemix needs to implement are more protections for the game economy and to the gameplay itself, so the players can help the developers cancel these motherfuckers. Some examples of protections could be changing a few quests that take place in the Hidden Valley so characters won't have access to the mining areas unless they own the mining pass. They could also implement a critical injury sustained from danger areas only. This would prevent entry to the mining area after so many deaths for a period of time. Another option would be a shadow ban route, which is basically what the NFT servers did for MIR 4. So instead of being able to find a permanent solution, they created a server where players don't see the bots, so it is as if they don't exist, regardless of the underlying damage being done to the economy. In many games so far, players have been able to slay bots and steal some of their resources. This made it much harder for the bots to cash out and essentially paid players to become bot bounty hunters. Of course, this system could be abused by the pay-to-win crowd, so it must be limited, such as only being able to pick up 5 to 20 drops from players a day. Dying in normal areas would have a 0% chance of dropping DS, but if you die multiple times in a dangerous PvP area, you would accumulate this injury stat that increases incrementally with each death for a chance to drop a portion of your total dark steel. This would allow players to play around these limitations without losing anything unless they were willing to take that risk. Some solutions I would hate to see would be inactivity bans. They were used heavily in the early days of MIR 4, where if you were only earning and not playing any other part of the game, you would catch a temporary ban. I also don't believe that raising level restrictions are the way to go, as that just delays the inevitable. Snake Valley has a much higher level requirement, and you can see that we already have bots there too. Even if Wemix are somehow able to prevent the bots from ruining the economy, they are still ruining the general gameplay experience as shown here while I'm trying to progress in the game. I really hope they don't try to implement Trinity like they did with MIR 4, because I don't think that was much help at all and hurt the players just as much as the bots, if not more. Along with the mining experience, all new servers are getting flooded with new accounts, so these servers are suffering from congestion, disconnects, and login queues. If you're having trouble with these packs of bots, the best strategy at this time is to go in with your own party of 5 and dish out some divine justice. That is all I have for you today. Don't forget to like and subscribe so we can do this again sometime.